Hello everyone! In today's video, I'll be crocheting this star Hello Kitty keychain. These are super easy to make. I do have some for sale on my Etsy if you're interested. Anyways, let's get started. The materials I used is a 4-weight yarn in white and red, a 3.5mm hook, stuffing, a keychain, friendship bracelet string that you can get individual or in a pack. The colors I used is a dark brown and a yellow, a darning needle and scissors. Round 1, make a magic circle. And do 6 single crochets into the circle. We will be working in continuous rounds, so there will not be any slip stitches or chaining. Pull the tail tight to close up that ring. Use a stitch marker to mark the end of each round. For round 2, do 2 single crochets in each stitch. You should have a total of 12 stitches. For round 3, do 2 single crochets in the same stitch, and in the next stitch, 1 single crochet. You're going to repeat this pattern. You should have a total of 18 stitches. For round 4, do 2 single crochets in the same stitch, and in the next 2 stitches, 1 single crochet. You should have a total of 24 stitches. For round 5, do 2 single crochets in the same stitch, and in the next 3 stitches, 1 single crochet. You should have a total of 30 stitches. Now we are going to be working in rows. Single crochet in our next 6 stitches. Just for the video, I'm going to use a stitch marker so I can show you. You don't need one. You're going to chain 1, then turn your work. Then you're going to single crochet into the next 5 stitches. Skip the first stitch. You're going to chain 1, then turn your work. Then you're going to single crochet into the next 4 stitches. Skip the first stitch. You're going to chain 1, then turn your work, then you're going to single crochet into the next 3 stitches. You're going to chain 1, this is our last one, then you're going to turn your work, then you're going to single crochet into the last 2 stitches. Once you're done with that, you're going to single crochet down the side of the start point. you should have a total of 5 single crochets down the side. You're going to repeat the points for the star. When you're done with that, you're going to fasten off and make sure your string is really long because we're going to use it to sew both stars together. You have finished making your first star. Now you're going to make another star. Once you have made both stars, now you're going to add the face. I'm going to add the same face as my other stars. So grab your yellow string and I'm going to place her nose in the middle of the circle, kind of covering up that middle hole. I do her nose twice so you're able to see it. Once I'm done, I just fasten off. Next, I'm going to do her eye and whiskers using dark brown. When placing the eyes, I do them in between the second row, or try your best just to space them out. I also do the eye twice and then fasten off. I did the other eye off camera and it bothers me so much because I did it a little too far down, but it's okay. Anyway, we are lastly going to do the whiskers. For the whiskers, I'm going to make them kind of slanted, and I did them, I want to say, from the third row and then went across like not too far out, probably a stitch over, and yeah, that's it. I added another one on the bottom, not too close together, you know, kind of space them out. And then I'm going to do the other ones off camera. Next it's time to make her bow. This part can be very confusing, so please bear with me. To make her bow, you're going to chain 15. In the first chain, you're going to place a single crochet. In the next, a half double crochet. In the next, a double crochet. In the next one, a triple crochet. In the next one, do a double crochet. In the next one, a half double crochet. And in the last one, a single crochet. In the next, a half double crochet. In the next, a double crochet. In the next one, a triple crochet. In the next, a double crochet. In the next, a half double crochet. And in the last one, a single crochet. And fasten off and make sure the toe is a little long. Join the two pieces together. Once you did that, you're going to wrap the remaining string around the bow and tie both ends. Once you finish with that, you're going to place it on the star, and you can either sew it or glue it. I'm going to glue it using E6000, but it's totally up to you. Once you have it glued down, now you're going to sew both stars together. So sewing these, we're going to go in and out of the loops, and don't forget to leave a gap for the stuffing. We are almost done. We sew half of the star, and before I close it off, we're going to stuff it. And when stuffing, I would like to get each point of the star. That is very important. Once we're done, you're going to fasten off and lastly add our keychain. And this is how the star looks completed. If you do plan on making this, please tag me on my Instagram. My Instagram is @craftedbyrosa_. I will be more than happy to see. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!